Hey, it's Kat here with Kat's Kissable Lips. So I sell lip scents and senegence products. So tonight I have a glam and gloss seminar, so I'm super excited. Going to do super big makeup for it. So the only thing I've really done was I used the exfoliator on my face in the shower. It's like volcano ash. I just put it on my face, kind of rubbed it around, let it sit for a bit, and then washed it off in the shower. So we're going to do a full glam. So if you book a full glam party, these are the products that it would include. If you book just a lip sense party, you're just doing the lip products. So the full glam party does take a lot longer, but it's also a lot of fun. So it's great for like bachelorette parties before you go out. You get full makeup done and it's not even your makeup and you get to wear it out and last all night. So I do have some red spots that I will want to cover up, but we are going to start off with the acne solution. So I love this guy, but use it about every 12 hours, and usually by like the third time I use it on whatever acne that popped up, as long as I don't pick at it, it will go away. This guy I picked at and picked at and picked at because I have issues. So just put that on the red spots. And then I'm going to go in right away with the shadow sense that I'm using as a concealer because I want it to bond to my skin. And with all the lotions and stuff I'm going to be putting on, it won't if I wait till after. So this is just Candlelight. It's kind of like a peachy cream color, which works great for a concealer. And then it's gonna look kind of obvious at first. And makeup's just for fun. It's nothing serious for me. You know, you can go in any order you want. You can do it all, you can do none. You know, as long as you like it, that's the point. It's not for anybody else but you. So see already how that has taken out a lot of the redness in my face. So, and then up close. And that is a shadow. And then we will get on with the creams. So creams that you can use, I don't use them all because it's a lot of product and it takes quite a while. So On the Spot I love. The Climate Control I love. This does help moisturize and take a lot of the redness out of my face. So I'll spray like 2 pumps in my hand and then just wipe it all over. Make sure that shadow is set dry before you start putting lotions on it. And then I'll go in with, you can use the anti-wrinkle. It does kind of go deep into the skin, so you want to use it one of your first products. I usually don't put this on. And you can also use the C serum, which I usually don't put this on. I will wear this if I'm going barefaced because it has a little bit of a sparkle in it. It has vitamin C, like caffeine, to help kind of brighten, lift your face. So when I go barefaced, I will use this. And then we have the Silk and the I'm Dry, so a dry daytime moisturizer. So once this Climate Control is kind of set in and I don't feel like it's wet anymore, we'll go in with the dry moisturizer. Always moisturize, even if you're acne to oily, because your makeup's just going to set better. And their acne to oily makeup is made special for people with that, so it's not going to make you look greasy. Down on the neck. Okay, and then the silk, which is kind of like your primer. It's a wrinkle and pore perfector, so you'll want to go in one direction. If you swirl it around, you'll kind of buff it out of your pores, and then it doesn't work right. So just like push it straight down, push it into your wrinkles. So I'm just using teeny tiny pumps. And I do use this all over. You don't have to. And then because I am super messy with mascara, I do my mascara next. So then if I get it all over my face, I don't mess up my makeup. And then I can also wipe it off before I go on any further. So I have the brown lash scents. It's just the regular lash scents. It doesn't have the under scents because they are sold out, which makes me sad. But do top and bottom of your lashes, like the top side and then the bottom side. So I'm pretty messy. And then when that dries, I will go back in with the Foops and clean off my eyelids so the eyeshadows do stick properly to my eyelid. And it also gets off all that mess. So then I will go in while that's kind of drying and do some of my foundation. So I am Almond, which is a cool color. And this is the anti-aging, so it's water resistant, not waterproof. The regular foundation is waterproof. So if you're doing brides, proms, stuff like that, where someone's going to smash cake in her face, make sure you use the waterproof. So you can do a brush or a sponge, get the Beauty Blender. The Beauty Blender I like for more of a sheer coverage. The brush I like for more of a full coverage. And we're going to do full coverage tonight. So just like one squirt to start off with. And I start this part of my face just because I do. And I'm kind of evenly dispersing it on the brush. And I'm going to dab it in. And you can use the tinted moisturizer too to help get out of some of the redness, but I only have the medium and it's too dark for me and my foundation. Bring it down the neck because you don't want a line there. Make sure you get the sides of your nose up in your nose. I'm shorter than a lot of people, so up in my nose isn't a huge deal. But if you're taking photos and stuff like that, you don't know what angle it might be at, so up in your nose can be important. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and touch up that before I do the top half. So I got my Foops, and I'm going to shake it first. And you just need a couple sprinkles. Just like 2 itty bitty drops. I'm going to do the whole eyelid to make sure it's nice and clean. And my eyebrow, because I'm going to draw in some brows because I don't have any. Which is weird because whenever I was little, I used to pluck them and shave them because I hated eyebrows because someone told me I hated a unibrow once. Which I don't because I barely have eyebrows. But it was like 6th grade and I didn't like this girl, but yet her opinion apparently meant for like the next 15 years I was going to remove all the brows I could. Which is crazy. Because really, you only need to do what makes you happy. If you like your unibrow, rock it. Don't let someone else's nasty comments get to you. Okay, so we'll let those guys dry. And then this is just gonna be a little bit of water. Okay, so I'm going to do the top of my face with the foundation. Blend it into your hairline, blend it into your ears. Oh, I still have conditioner in my ear. That's gross. So, you know, you don't want like tan, 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 and then white. You know, the idea is to, I'm not gonna say make it look natural because it's not natural makeup tonight, but have it seamlessly blend. And see how actually good that spot looks now versus before where it was bright red. Okay. Kind of let that set. And then I will go in with the powder and do here and here, just so in those creases that I naturally have, nothing sets before I'm ready, or nothing wrinkles up before I'm ready to powder the whole face. So with this guy, it's a translucent setting powder, and you can do different things with it. Like there's a brown one that you can do contouring with. You do about half brush, and then it's nice and thin. But with these, you open it up and you hit the back of it to get the powder into the bristles. So, and the only thing I don't really like about this brush is mine is still so new, it's losing bristles. And then, because you can't really wash this one, what I do is I just take a little bit of brush cleaner spray and just spritz it, kill the bacteria out, let it dry. I do use this on other people whenever I'm doing demos. So you gotta make sure your brushes are nice and clean. You don't wanna spend all that time putting on makeup and just push bacteria in your pores, and then the next day you're like, well, now I'm a hot mess. Okay, so we'll let that kind of set and dry. And we'll go into bronzers and blush. They do make a liquid bronzer. This is too dark for me. So what I like to use instead is the shadows, the Mocha Java. So we'll kind of do that as a contour bronzer, and then we'll do like a pouty pink blush. And then of course highlighter galore. So just the same brush I've been using because I like this guy. I have like 30 brushes, and I think I only use this one for 80% of my makeup. And as long as you let the makeup set on your face and on your brush, it's pretty much dry, and you can go ahead and use it on a different color. And just a little bit, we can always add. See how that makes a nice contour? It's more brown instead of red brown. You can contour your nose with this too. I don't contour my nose. Usually it just doesn't turn out how I want it to. I'm guessing the FedEx man is here. So if you heard my dogs barking, usually it's the FedEx man. And he should have brought me new products. He should have like 3 colors of lip scents for me. So I will probably do an unboxing after this then. I want to make sure that they're even. Not that my face is even, but you know. Okay, and then we'll kind of, this is just a plain cotton pad. I'm going to brush off the excess on, let my brush dry. Let my face kind of dry so I don't move that around. I think tonight I'm going to do black and gray for my eyeshadows because I'm wearing like this black top and like blue and black dress pants. Because I don't wear jeans. I own like 1 pair of jeans and I hate it. So, I'm just going to kind of prime my eyelids with this gray and let it sit. And all their cosmetics are cream to powder, so it does take a little bit to learn how to use them. But the great thing is, makeup washes off. Even this stuff. So I kind of just want to do a base coat, and then I'll probably go back and make it a little bit thicker. But we'll let that dry for a second. Everything kind of needs to dry because it is a liquid makeup. Okay, we'll go in with the Pouty Pink blush. It's super, super light, great for daytime. I could probably go a little bit darker tonight, but I don't have the others. So we are going Pouty Pink. And then for this, I like to kind of make a swirl dot on my hand first before I stick my brush in it, so it's not all in one spot. And then on my apples, I just kind of go back and forth. And it has a little bit of a shimmer, which I love, sparkles and shimmer. Okay, we'll let that dry. See, that's a nice contour. Okay. So I'm going to go back. Nope, that's not dry yet. We can go ahead and do lips. I am going to do I put my Sassy away. Let me go grab my Sassy because I think that's what I want. And then I just have the lip volumizer on. I wear this whenever I don't have on any other products. So I will go grab my Sassy real quick and take off my lip volumizer. So just using the Foops again. And I'm just taking off all that foundation, lotion, anything that could be on my lips besides the volumizer, because you don't want anything to be on your lips or the product will not adhere to it correctly. Okay, that looks clean, and then we'll just do some water and then dry them. Okay, let those bad boys dry. So, and then I have my Sassy coming in sometime this weekend, I think Friday or Saturday, so I'll have like 5 or 6 for sale if you're looking for those. So always you want to shake the product really well. If you don't shake it, then it'll be clumpy, it'll kind of flake off earlier than you want it to. You want to do super, super thin coats. It's better to do like 3 and a half, 4 coats of super thinness than 3 thick coats, because the 3 thick coats are going to crack right away. So usually I do, 3 coats, and then if I have any streaks or need to line my lips a little bit better, I'll go back. So wipe off your wand. Let your lips dry between coats. Don't touch them together. And don't touch the wand wet product. If you do go back and forth over the wet product, it's going to pick it up and it's not going to lay nicely. And there is a slight tingling whenever you first start using it, or you just exfoliated. And then this side is smaller than this side, so I'll overline this side. And I kind of need to get close to see this. Let them dry. And I'm going to use Orchid Gloss today, which kind of has a pink sparkle to it. So I'm going to go a little bit bigger on this side and the bottom lip. And then once that's dry, my gloss, and we'll go back to the eyes. No transfer on my wand. No transfer on my hand. Okay, I want to do another coat of the silver because I want it super thick on the inner corners. Okay, and we'll let that dry. My phone keeps sliding off the mirror. Blend that in a little bit right there so it's not so harsh there. I'll go in and I'll powder this part of my face because I'm done with that. I'm good with the highlight. Oh, you know what? I didn't highlight. I'm good with the contour. Let's highlight. So pearlizer, and I will go back in with the same brush and we'll do the cheekbones. Cupid's bow. You can do down the nose and the forehead here where like the light hits. I'll do just a tad. I don't want to put it on my scab here because I don't really want to highlight that guy. See how nice that is? Now we'll powder. But I lost it. When we find it, I'll powder. So let's see if the eyes are dry and ready. Nope, not yet. Let me take a little blow dryer to them. Dry them off a little bit faster. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the black. I don't know how this is going to turn out, so we may put it on and take it all off. Who knows? So I have the black onyx and we're going to do a smoky eye. So let's see how this turns out. I'm just going to do a tad bit on my hand, tad bit on the brush, and then blend. Kind of get a gray going on here. Go to the other eye. I'm just going to keep going back and forth until I get them where I want them. Let that dry. Blending brush. And we will clean up the edges. We'll let that dry before we go back in with any more product, because I don't want to mess that up. So we can do eyebrows. And then I am Brow Sense Light. So, and then it gives you a spoolie and then like a little teeny tiny brush in here. And you can use the Mocha Java for eyebrows, but to me it's too much on me. I'm not ready for that intense of eyebrows. It's like Instagram eyebrows. So that's what you're going for. You can use the Mocha Java. These are like starter eyebrows. I'm gonna let that dry. I may go in with more product at the end. I'm not for sure. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the black and kind of do an eyeliner. This is a small angled brush E65 from Sigma. This is the only one that has the actual name on it because this is perfect for eyebrows with like a cream product or doing a liner. So super close to your eyelashes. I just do a tiny wing because I don't do well drawing on big wings. And then those will get touched up so they match. Okay, and then I am going to go in with my blending brush and add more silver. So this time I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand so it's nice and thin. Really soften that line there. Oops. Scared me. That's dogs. It's a Maltese and a miniature wiener. That's a little too much there. So before it dries, I'm just gonna kind of take off some of that. under with a little bit of gray. We can go back with a little bit of black. This is where we got to get careful, where there's a fine line between doing too much and when you're adding more product. So I'm going to do some bottom lashes, and we're going to do it with the black onyx, which is the shadow again. Just so they're super delicate. Just a little bit in my waterline to catch my wings. Okay. It's just a little bit that I smudged. So I could probably use some darker eyebrows with how dark I went on my eyes. Could probably go more brown, but I think I'm going to leave them as is. I don't want to get too carried away. And then I would powder if I knew what happened to it. So I would powder to set my face, and the products that I used was the silver shimmer and black onyx for my eyes. I used the pearlizer, the candlelight for concealer. I used the light brown brow sense. Oh, here's the powder. This is just the natural color. So you want to set under your eyes so it doesn't all clump up. And then when my shadow on my eyes are set and dry, I'll go over them too. I used Mocha Java for my contour, super light contour. I used Pouty Pink for my cheeks. For skincare products, I use the Dry Daytime Moisturizer. I use the Spot On, the Climate Control. And then in a moment I will go in under my eyes with the eye illuminator. So I just want to make sure everything's dry before I go in and mess anything up. And this you can use throughout the day, so it's not like, oh, it has to go under all the makeup, it can go on top. And then it does have the pearlizer in it, so it actually has a pretty nice shimmer to it. nice and bright under the eyes. And that's a full face. So I really do love the makeup. I won't have it like melted off my face by the end of this event, which is super, super nice. Whenever I'm working at the hospital, it is still on my face. I can touch things as long as I let it dry first before I go in and rub my eyes. I can touch them, rub my lips. It's not coming off. My makeup's where my makeup's supposed to be. So I really do love the products. I have most of everything. If I don't have it in stock and the company still has it, I can always buy it, or I can trade with other girls in my group to find you products that you want. A lot of the shadows are sold out, and I got all my shadows through trades. So I also have a pink posy, a opal pink shimmer, a sandstone pearl, a sandstone shimmer, a mocha java shimmer, and like all these I got through trades. So I didn't actually have any. I said, hey, this is what I'm looking for, girls. This is what I have to give. And within a week I had all my shadows that I needed for my full glamour party this weekend and extras to sell. So it's a actually really good group of women. You know, it's not really girls, we're calling them women. And it's super fun, like just the social media aspect of the private groups that you have, and a lot of the just Senna sister events that you go to. So it's super fun. If you're looking for a hobby, I highly suggest looking into it, because you can do just lips, you can do full makeup. I did the full makeup part of the program because I just wanted to do parties and sit around and drink wine and play with makeup. That's what I wanted to do. If I make money at the end of the day, I make money at the end of the day. If not, I met some really awesome girls and we had a lot of fun. So that's why I like the company. It actually pays out pretty well. You can win cars, you can win trips. You know, you get paid out for having girls under you. The commission checks are actually amazing. I think off of commission, my upline for 1 month made like almost $375 off of what I bought for myself and my startup products. So I mean, she didn't have to do anything. She just found me, you know, and whenever I have questions about the company or I need a product, I go to her first. You know, we have a great group of girls. So if you're looking for a hobby and you're into makeup, let me know. I can help you get signed up, or I can just sell to you and we can have some really awesome makeup parties. So the website is catskissabletelips.com. From there you can find my Facebook link, my Instagram link, and what's the other one? I don't know if the YouTube link's on there yet or not. But so you can find me, I'm online. I do have my number on there, so if you're wanting products, you can text me. I do put my phone on Do Not Disturb when I'm sleeping, so go ahead and feel free to text me anytime. It will be there when I wake up. So, love you all. Thanks for subscribing. I got my first 2 subscribers, super excited about them. Hello. So thanks.